Hello there, and welcome back to my channel, Lights Camera Teach. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about how you can apply to Gogokid. What are the steps that you need to take in order to even begin the process? Are you thinking about becoming an online ESL teacher? Are you thinking about possibly making some extra cash? Making extra cash either for bills or trying to get out of debt or just going on vacation. There's so many different ways that you can utilize this extra income. And whether it's something that you're trying to look into so that you can make extra income, or maybe you're even trying to look into quitting your day job and teaching online full time. And hey, I was not working at all. I was like outside of my home or anything. I was actually home full time for a long time. And my husband was working full time for the both of us and for our entire family. But I was always in search for something more, for something that I can utilize my skills in and something that I enjoyed. So I was always looking for work at home jobs all the time. But I wanted something to be legit, you know what I mean? And I wanted something that would actually bring in some money, bring in some revenue into my home. So this is actually before I even found Gogokid. I found a different company. But you know what? I will leave that for another video. And that was back in 2015, before I even found Gogokid or VIP Kid. But I will go into that in depth in another video. But for today's video, let me guide you through the process of applying for Gogokid. What you need to do is, I will be linking the link so that you can be able to log on. You could be able to just click on that link or highlight it, copy and paste it, and open up another browser, a new browser, so that you can open up the website for Gogokid so that you can apply. Once you do that, you will be using my code, my referral code, if you'd like to do so. And any questions that you may have throughout the process, steps that you would love to learn, or even tips on how to teach and how you should speak, how you should look, how you should react, what facial expressions should you use, I can be of great service to you, give you awesome tips, and help you out with that process. So just give me a quick comment. You can make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything at all. And actually, you're helping me out. You're helping me out with subscriptions. You're letting YouTube land know that you like my channel and that you appreciate this type of information. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to provide you with information, a service, so that you can be able to have a smooth transition into going through the application process, into going through the interview process, into learning how to be an online ESL teacher and be able to utilize all the things that you need to use when in the online classroom. Because if you are a brick and mortar teacher, it's very different. It's very different. And with Gogokid, we're specifically teaching one-on-one. So it's just one teacher, one student. We're not teaching many children at the same time. So actually, that's a big plus. I like that, because I did teach in a platform before where it was one-to-many. I had a few students. I had a handful of students in my classroom when I was teaching online when I first started. So let's go into this. Okay, so once you copy and paste the link that I will have below, and you open up a new browser, I'm going to switch this around so that you can see what I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to take you with me in the whole process. So you're going to come over here. Can you see it? Let's see. Oh, I see myself. Okay, so you're going to come over here and you're going to enter, you paste the link. You go into it and this is what you see. Oh, this is not what you see. Let me just fix this a little bit. There you go. There you go. Okay, so this is what you see. And once you see this right here, Teach English Online, you will then enter in, since you do not have an email address, you do not have a password, you're going to sign up and you're going to click right here to sign up. Okay, so you click right there to sign up and you enter your email, you enter all your great information. So let me turn it back around. So once you enter your email and enter all your information, it's just creating, just like when you create anything with Google or with any sign up that is usually asking you to create an email and a password. That's what you're going to do. Make sure that what you create is something that you will remember, because this is what you will be using actually once you go through the entire process. This is the exact sign-in that you will be using as a teacher with Gogokid. Every single time that you log on to the website, you log on to the teacher portal, you will use this email and this password. So after you do that, you're going to be going through 4 different steps, okay? And the 4 different steps are, the first one is your basic information. You're going to be entering your basic information, such as your name, your residence, are you legally authorized to work in the US and Canada, such information like what is your highest education, phone number, etc., etc. They do ask you if you have teaching experience and how much teaching experience do you have, and this includes teaching in any field such as traditional classrooms, homeschooling, tutoring, volunteering. Okay, so all of these qualify as teaching experience. So make sure you put this down, because I do not have brick and mortar teaching experience. And when I applied for Gogokid back in 2018, that's not what I put, because I don't have brick and mortar teacher experience. But I do have tons of homeschool experience. I've taught my children since they were babies, little, and I've homeschooled them up until now, and our plan is to continue. And I've also helped teach other homeschool children that come into my home, or that we have had at our co-ops, homeschool groups. And I've always taught children in our kids ministry at our church. So I have experience with children, and I have experience with teaching them many different curriculums. So that's a plus, and that was my experience. So this is just insight so that you can know what to expect. And hey, if you have homeschool experience, I definitely put in the church ministry that I'm a part of. I've definitely put how many years. I definitely put that what I would teach them, and just be honest and just lay out all your experience, because that all counts. Okay, that's a pro for you. What kind of experience do you have? So for example, they have different categories, such as, do you teach children online? Do you teach children in a structured homeschool environment, taught in offline school, like at home? You have those to choose from. And then one of the most important things, do you have your ESL certification? Okay, so this is something that a lot of people don't know when they're trying to look into teaching online, and where they're trying to possibly be apply for Gogokid or apply for VIP Kid. So these companies are based in China. And with that said, Gogokid and VIP Kid and any other online ESL company, they require online teachers, such as I, to have an ESL certification. And this is such as a TESOL, TESOL, teaching English as a second or foreign language. Okay, so this you must have 120 credits or more of a TESOL certification. And actually, I have a code for you to utilize so that you can be able to get this online. I'm going to link that below for you, and you can be able to use this. I have to take a look for you to see how much of a discount you will get, but it's not much. Back when I got my certification, it was probably $19 when I got it, and it's actually a very good price. And this is a great company that you can use. So I will put all that information. I will put the discount, you will get the price, and I will put the code for you right in the description box below, so that if you are seriously considering, this is something that you really need to do. You really need to start getting your certification, your TESOL certification, because the Ministry of Education in China has made it a requirement, and it's actually a law now, that online tutors, online teachers, any foreign language teachers must possess this. They must have this certification in order to teach any children from China. All right, so then you will continue on to typing in the referral code. This is where my referral code comes in, and any other teacher that may refer you, or that may refer, or that when a teacher refers an applicant, this is how they can recognize who referred you. And actually, yes, you are helping me out. They do give me an incentive, if that's what you're wondering. They do give me an incentive, but not right away. The teacher must apply, the teacher must go through the whole process, and the teacher must actually be teaching with the company for quite some time. And they must have taught their first class and be successful, and just go through the whole process, So it's not like I'm going to get this incentive right away. So that's a plus for you too. If you become a Gogokid teacher, you will get an incentive if you refer teachers as well. And this is totally aside from what you actually get paid for teaching online, because they do pay you per class. Okay, but we can get into that in a different video, how much I make. So how about you like and comment below and let me know if you would like to know, how much does Teacher Mary make? Teacher Belmari make? Anyway, so let's go into what else. So you will make sure to enter my referral code. This will allow this will allow Gogokid to know who referred you. And I've been with Gogokid for quite some time. They started in 2018, the summer of 2018, and I've been with them since fall of 2018. So I've been with them since pretty much their very early beginning, when they were just launching Gogokid. And then you submit it. The next step is your interview. So you will be able to choose your interview, and your interview time and how you will do that. And so what will happen is, after you enter all your basic information, they will begin to send you emails, and they will let you know what to expect. They will give you some tips. They will give you some videos to look at and prepare yourself. They will send you some slides of the courses that you actually will be teaching. Because what will happen is you will either get the opportunity to interview live with an actual teacher. Well, it's more of a coach, is an interviewer, a person that works with Gogokid. Or you will actually be doing a video where there's no one else on the other end, and you will be recording this. You will be going into the classroom and recording this, and you're basically pretending like if there's a student on the other end of the camera, on the other end of the internet, and they will be sending you the slides and letting you know, so that way you can practice at home and you can practice how you would teach them. And this way you can prepare with the props that you will use. You can prepare with cards or flashcards or boards or anything that you would need in the classroom. And so this is why they send you the slides. This is why they send you tons of emails with tons of information so that you can prepare for the interview. So be aware that you either or. It just depends on what's happening and what's current with Gogokid and how many interviewers they have available. So you would either get a live Gogokid employee, which is an interviewer that will actually pretend to be a student, and you will be teaching them basically. And they will evaluate you according to your skills on the spot. And they will let you know on the spot, how did you do? And then if you don't get a live interviewer, then you will be able to record yourself as if there is someone else on the other end. So just be aware that those are their two options that they will have. I'm not sure if they will give you the option, but that's probably what's most likely going to happen. Then the third step is going to be orientation and paperwork. So you're going to be going through your orientation process. You're going to be learning about everything, getting to know how to be prepared, getting to know how to navigate the online teacher portal, and just becoming familiar with everything. And once you're in that step, then the last step is number 4. After you do all the paperwork, you read everything and you sign everything, then it's your contract. Then you're going to be reading through your contract, and please do read very carefully through your contract before you sign anything. Be sure that you are okay with giving your information, because this is like with any company, like with any job, you do need to give your information. You do need to give where you live, and etc., etc. I have had no problems whatsoever. This is a legitimate company, and it's been great. It's been an awesome ride, and it's been a blessing for us. And I hope to continue this as long as I can. We had quite a scare last year with Trump and trying to ban TikTok, and it just, their parent company, TikTok's parent company, is the same company that owns Gogokid. So that would have affected us if we wouldn't have been able to teach, but we are. So okay, so then your contract, read your contract. You'll get to know how much they will offer you. And actually, when I was interviewed, the interviewer actually let me know on the spot how I did and if they were even offering me the job at that time. So it was pretty awesome. Everything's on the spot. You're interviewed. But if you do not get a live interviewer, then I guess you would have to wait for an email. And once you do that, you would wait for the email, and believe me, you will get tons of emails. So keep up with your emails. Make sure you're going through your email inboxes and make sure it's nice and clean, so that you'll receive everything that you need to receive with time, and you're able to respond right away. So this should be a smooth transition for you. Within a week, I was done. I was hired, ready to start teaching. My experience has been awesome, and I was able to begin teaching. I had my first class the very next day, the very next morning. So I hope that you have the same experience. please let me know if you have any questions, if you need any help, any advice, if you need some sort of guidance when it comes to teaching online, and what type of personality and what type of teaching style you have. And I'll just give you my tips, tricks, and what I do. And I've been successful with Gogokid, I must tell you. If I've been very successful, and I'm fully booked all the time. And I've gone on vacation. So meaning I've opened up my slots and I've closed my slots for a while too. And I've come back and I still have all my students. So I'll let you know what I've done with my video, my profile picture, my profile video, and all those sorts of things. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, it's free, and click on that notification bell so that you know when I go live, or when I post any videos. Lately I've been going live in between my classes because it's just easier for me, and I bring you this wonderful information. So I hope that I was a great blessing and a great help to you, and hit me up with any questions. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.